the Stevens, and again, if anyone else knows more of this than
Most of the mills were built before,
yeah,
before the firm.
right.
Most of
Most
the
of them had, I
mills
think,
were
only
in the
been established prior to
1850s.
1870.
Yeah.
On the Franklin
Built
Company.
prior to 1870.
Yeah.
Well, this building that's the subject of so much controversy, I think.
Mill number
Building
5.
number 5.
Sure. Yeah.
That's post 1900,
Right.
and
Certainly.
that was an architect from the Midwest.
Right. That's Albert Kahn.
Yeah.
So that, and I just showed from the Coombs collection.
No, I understood.
Yeah, right. There were some, but again, there's the Industrial Revolution in New England is up and running, and the mill number 5 is kind of an oddity in some respects. It was a very modern building.
It was rather late
And
Yeah.
in
1912.
comparison
Yeah.
with the others.
Yeah.
1912.
Yeah, and I tried to be pretty careful about pulling out works that, I didn't put residences, otherwise I'd have a list that was 10 pages long. And I left out alterations and additions, and so I tried to get principal building projects that were done during the different periods of time. And so I would not have left out mill. There was actually another mill that I did reference in there, and Hedges there, I'm trying to think of during the time, at Bates, I don't know that there were other buildings by Harriman during that time. A lot of them were after the time
Well, you made the comment earlier about retaining architects from out of state
yes,
for
Yeah.
certain types of buildings.
yes, and that certainly, Bates College had a number of architects from out of state involved in a lot of the early work there. Hathorne and Parker were the first two buildings, and then probably Coram, Doug.
No, Coram is about 1900.
So Hathorne, obviously, the first principal building. Parker.
Yeah, it's early
Chapel.
1900s. Well, no, there's Hathorne, Parker, then Hedges in there,
Yeah.
Roger Williams,
Roger
Williams.
and then the seminary, the
John
seminary
Bertram.
building.
Right.
John Bertram, right, was very early.
Coombs not involved in so many of those. Alonzo actually did a number of projects later on for the college.
With that one exception, I haven't noticed any churches. Did they ever build churches?
Again, there were a few more out of town than in town.
In either Lewiston or Auburn?
There's yes, I believe yes. I have to go back and look at the record. I think it was one or two churches that they did, but a lot of the churches would hire out of state or out of town architects as well. There is mention of a Hammond Street Congregational Church, and
Hammond Street?
yes,
In Lewiston?
In Lewiston or Auburn?
in Lewiston. And there's
It's a
even in
Methodist church.
it's even in the Sun Journal an article, but I didn't know. I assumed it wasn't standing anymore.
I think I'm going to come out and see you, okay?
Anyway, thank you everyone for coming too.
In terms of trying to find an architect for our own house, as the gentleman was asking, I know my house was built in 1928, but it isn't of the type we're talking about tonight, and I just assumed that all of the ordinary houses like mine, which is lovely inside, but I just assumed that those did not have architects, that all those builders were so skilled that they just somehow built them.
That's probably true of a number of them. I was amazed at how many houses were done that weren't necessarily for the wealthy. There were many projects, but I'm not sure again at that time. because I think things were rapidly developing around that time where you could actually buy parts, balusters, and trim, and different things like that. So you'd have, essentially took the architect and craftsman out of it a little bit, as a result of the Industrial Revolution. So there is a rapidly changing, skill set and also availability of
The market, yeah.
architectural pieces for housing. So it may have put more back in the builder and less on the architect. But again, you're welcome to look at the list. I'm trying to think of, somewhere, actually, right here. I'll have the list, and people can look at that too, and by date. So.
All right, thank you very
Thank you very
much.
much.
The program next month is on the Methodists and the Baptists on Court Street, 150 Years by Betty Dexter and Doug Hodgkin. And we also want to, you may look at the materials here tonight, and we also have refreshments out here in the hallway. So thank you very much.
The church,